Are there really aliens on the moon? Who did the astronauts see on the moon? And why was no mission sent to the moon for 50 years? Is there an alien base on the moon? How low and how much temperature is there on the moon? Friends, in today's video, we will know the answers to such questions. So stay with us. Friends, the era of space race started about 70 years ago. It was started by America and the Soviet Union. After which, about 50 years ago, America succeeded in landing humans on the moon for the first time in 1979. Not only this, he also sent humans to the moon many times after this. However, the start of reaching the moon was made by Russia in 1959. After which he tried a lot, and in the year 1966, a soft landing was made on the moon of the Luna 9 mission. But Russia could not land humans on the moon. After this, it is the turn of China, which has not landed any human on the moon yet. But yes, in the year 2013, he did land his rover on the moon. After which it became the third country to reach the moon. And now it is the turn of India. If a soft landing is made on the moon of Chandrayaan-3, then India will become the fourth country to reach the moon. But friends, many questions have been raised about humans landing on the moon, which we have mentioned so far. But some of them are very important. After all, why didn't humans go there for so long? Are there really aliens on the moon? And are they already living there by making settlements? So let's know the answers to these questions. It is said that from the time of Neil Armstrong's landing on the moon, all the astronauts who reached the moon after him, they have faced aliens. But this has been hidden. We will talk about this too, friends, because maybe some people know about it. But before that, let's talk about China's spacecraft. Although China has not landed humans on the moon yet, but China has landed its rover Yu-2-2 on the moon. After reaching the moon, the Chinese rover started collecting data from there. During this data collection, it is said that in 2020, the moon rover saw something mysterious on the moon at some distance. Whatever this thing was, its shape was like a square. And it was about 80 kilometers away from the rover. This mysterious thing was called a mysterious hut by China. According to some media reports, this thing was seen in November 2020. However, friends, this thing is not clearly visible in the picture taken by the Chinese rover Yu-2-2. But even before this, many such evidences are given in the data collected by the moon missions sent by other countries, which point to the presence of some alien life on the moon. As per the claims of a British space expert and author Simon Lewis, astronauts took many such pictures by the Apollo mission, which had evidence of the presence of aliens. For example, in 1972, when the Apollo 16 mission was sent to the moon, a picture was taken during that mission, in which a long shape was seen on the moon. This shape looked like a cigar. It is said that this cigar-like shape or thing was seen in one of the many pits on the moon. Not only this, friends, some people who claim about NASA that NASA is afraid of going to the moon, they do it because some people claim that during almost every mission of NASA, they had seen mysterious things there. For example, during NASA's Apollo 15 mission, it is said that UFOs were seen on the moon. Not only this, it is also said that when Apollo 11 was sent to the moon, its lander faced a shining UFO. Similarly, it is claimed that when Neil Armstrong landed on the moon, he also saw aliens on the moon. This was the reason that some people believe that when the live telecast was being done during Apollo 11, it was stopped for this reason. Because Armstrong and his partner Buzz Aldrin were going to tell something, but NASA did not want anyone else to know anything about it, so the telecast was stopped at that time. While it is said that at that time they wanted to tell that they had seen 2,000 to 2,500 meters high towers there. It is said that these towers were made by aliens there, and they have been living on the moon for thousands of years, and not only this, they kept an eye on the Earth with the help of those towers. However, now these towers are deserted there and now no one lives there. In this regard, friends, in 2005, during an interview, Buzz Aldrin also pointed to the truth of such claims. He said that when his aircraft was on the way to Apollo 11 moon, then some kind of aircraft or something followed his plane. Not only this, he also said that when he was on the moon, he also saw some things there that he had never seen before. But yes, he did not say anything about aliens, that he had seen aliens or not. Now, as far as Neil Armstrong is concerned, although he passed away in 2012, but friends, he also said during an interview that when those people were on the moon, then something like an aircraft was being kept an eye on them. Now, as it is claimed that there are towers on the moon, this is the reason it is said that NASA had sent its missions to the moon many times in a few years. NASA wanted to get information about these towers. Now, because in that era, even the Russian was trying to reach the moon, although he had sent his rover to the moon. But Russia was not able to send humans. That's why NASA wanted to collect as much information as possible about those towers before reaching the moon. That's why he spent money like water without caring about such expensive projects at that time. And launched many projects. But it is said that when NASA launched its project for the moon in 1972 and its astronauts landed on the moon, then they faced the aliens. Then they were warned by the aliens and told not to come back to the moon. It is said that this is why NASA did not launch any project for the moon after 1972. This was the reason why NASA sent humans to the moon 50 years ago. And even that NASA did not try to go back to the moon many times. And not only NASA, but no other country in the world has tried to do this. However, in the last 50 years, the world has made a big leap in technology. However, 50 years ago's technology and today's technology has made a difference. And today's technology has also advanced a lot compared to before. That's why, friends, projects like Bharat Chandrayaan have been successful in reaching the moon with very little effort. And now it is going to try to land its lander and rover on the moon. That's why, friends, many people ask that when scientists had already said that life on the moon is not possible, then why did they try to reach the moon again after 50 years? Now what does the scientist want to find there? On the other hand, friends, many questions related to the moon have become a topic of discussion all over the world. Many astronauts have not only claimed to see strange things and towers on the moon, but many astronauts have also claimed to hear mysterious sounds and music there. However, no official statement has ever been made by NASA about this. By the way, it is the strangest thing to hear music. So friends, these were some claims related to aliens and some theories related to them. What do you think about this? Can there really be aliens or someone else on the moon? Can there really be alien-made towers there? Do tell us about it in the comments. Do subscribe to the channel. Thank you.